The courtroom was silent, not the kind of silence that feels peaceful, but the kind that presses on your chest, heavy, watchful. Every movement echoed, every whisper felt out of place. It was supposed to be a routine hearing, a minor legal matter, nothing headline worthy, just another name on the docket, another case moving through the system. But then she walked in, dressed in elegance that didn't try too hard, but didn't need to. Designer handbag, perfect posture, a calm confidence that turned heads without asking for attention. People recognized her instantly, not because she was famous, but because of who she was connected to, the governor's wife. You could feel the shift in the room the moment people realized. Subtle glances, raised eyebrows, a quiet ripple of curiosity spreading through the benches. Even the court clerk hesitated for a split second before announcing the case. Case number 47B. Her name followed. She stepped forward, unbothered, almost amused, like she already knew how this would go. At the front of the courtroom sat the judge, a man known for one thing above all else: discipline. He wasn't loud, he wasn't dramatic, but he didn't tolerate disrespect, not even a hint of it. He adjusted his glasses and looked down at the file, then up at her. For a moment, neither spoke, just eye contact, measured, controlled. Ma'am, he said calmly, you are here today regarding, and that's when it happened. She laughed, not a nervous laugh, not a quiet chuckle, a full, audible laugh, the kind that didn't belong in a courtroom. The room froze. People turned their heads. A few gasps escaped before being quickly swallowed. Even the bailiff stiffened, because everyone understood something she clearly didn't. You don't laugh at a judge, not like that. The judge paused, not reacting immediately, just watching her. Is something amusing? He asked. His tone didn't rise. That made it worse. She smirked. I'm sorry, she said, though she didn't sound sorry at all. It's just, this is a bit much, don't you think? A few people shifted in their seats. This wasn't going well. The judge closed the file slowly. Explain, he said. She tilted her head, almost casually. I mean, do we really need to go through all this? This could have been handled differently. Her voice carried something unmistakable: entitlement. The judge leaned back slightly. Differently? He repeated. She nodded. Yes. I think we both know this situation doesn't require a courtroom scene. And then she smiled, not warmly, but knowingly, like she expected him to understand what she wasn't saying out loud. The tension in the room thickened. Everyone could feel it. The invisible line had just been crossed. The judge didn't respond immediately. Instead, he looked at the clock on the wall, then back at her. Let me be very clear, he said. In this courtroom, everyone is treated the same. She let out a soft laugh again, shorter this time, sharper. That's idealistic, she replied. That was it, the final push, the moment everything changed. The judge leaned forward, and his voice shifted, still calm, but now firm, final. Ma'am, he said, you are not above this court. She didn't respond, but her expression said enough. She didn't believe him. There are moments in life where time seems to stretch, where every second feels longer than it should. This was one of those moments because what happened next took only 45 seconds, but it changed everything. The judge turned slightly. Bailiff, he said, one word, that's all it took. The bailiff stepped forward immediately, professional, prepared, no hesitation. The woman blinked, confused at first, then slightly irritated. Excuse me, she said. The judge spoke clearly. Your behavior in this courtroom is unacceptable. Her expression hardened. Oh, come on. Stand where you are, the judge interrupted. Now the authority was unmistakable. The room was completely silent again. But this silence was different. It wasn't anticipation anymore. It was shock, building. You have shown open disrespect to this court, the judge continued, and attempted to undermine its authority. She crossed her arms. You're overreacting. The judge didn't blink. No, he said. I am responding. He nodded once. The signal was clear. The bailiff moved closer. Ma'am, he said quietly, please place your hands behind your back. And just like that, reality hit. Her confidence cracked. Wait, what? She said, stepping back slightly. You can't be serious. No one moved. No one spoke, because everyone knew he was. I suggest you comply, the judge said, still calm, still controlled, but now undeniable. For a split second, she hesitated, looking around the room, as if someone would step in, as if someone would stop this. No one did. The bailiff repeated, firmer this time. Hands behind your back, ma'am. Her breathing changed, faster now, unsteady. This is ridiculous, she said, but her voice had lost its edge. You're making a mistake. The judge didn't respond, because this wasn't a debate anymore. Slowly, reluctantly, she placed her hands behind her back. The sound of handcuffs clicking into place echoed through the courtroom. Sharp, final, unforgettable. 45 seconds. That's all it took. From laughter to arrest. The same people who had glanced at her with curiosity earlier now stared in disbelief, because moments ago she walked in like she owned the room. Now, she was being escorted out of it. As the bailiff guided her toward the exit, she turned back. One last attempt. You're going to regret this, she said. The judge met her gaze, unmoved. No, he replied, but you will remember it. And just like that, she was gone. The doors closed behind her, and the courtroom exhaled. The judge adjusted the file on his desk, calm as ever. Next case, he said. Life moved on, as it always does, but the story didn't end there, because outside that courtroom, the world was already reacting. Word spread quickly, faster than anyone expected, because moments like that don't stay contained. People had questions. How did it happen? Why didn't she stop? What was she thinking? But the answer was simpler than most wanted to admit. She thought the rules didn't apply to her, and for 45 seconds, she found out they did. There's something powerful about moments like this, not because of the arrest, not because of the drama, but because of what it reveals. That authority isn't about power, it's about principle. That respect isn't optional, it's expected. And that no matter who you are, where you come from, or who you're connected to, some rooms demand humility. And if you forget that, even for a moment, it can cost you everything, because sometimes all it takes is one laugh at the wrong time.